Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia, and this is the Frontline Changes report for the past 24 hours for the day of 1383 for the 7th of December. We have frontline changes. Everything is Russian. There's no Ukrainian frontline movements. Over on the Liman Siversk front off Dibrova in just off Yampil, there is a Ukrainian update showing that a large part of the forest on the west of Yampil has been taken by the Russian forces. So all of these areas has been taken. I've covered this in the situation report. The advance is around 2 kilometers. They're moving in the direction of Dibrova and Liman. Yeah, so that's the frontline changes in this sector here. So this is the forest, so it's a bit hard to tell. But anyway, it's a disclaim because the Russians have already claimed that they have reached Dibrova. At Siversk, there is a geolocation of Russian forces in the eastern part of Siversk, confirming that the Russians have taken more grounds. Although I did think that most of this area has been taken, but this is actually this is not. This I already covered yesterday, so wrong. The next frontline change is over at Klubambik. So at Kostyantynivka, the Ukrainian mapping in the latest update has finally considered that they have lost almost the entire area south of the Klubambik reservoir. So everything off Alexandro Kalinove, Katerinivka, and Klubambik is now all under Russian control. We have been waiting for this for a long time, but the Ukrainian mapping is still, refusing to just give up the whole thing. They just put this entire area as gray zone. But I sincerely believe the Ukrainians are not going to send troops like here. Why would you encircle yourself? Like, it doesn't make sense at all. So the advance here is around 1 kilometer, 1.2 kilometers. So that is the frontline change at the Kostyantynivka front of the Klubambik reservoir. So after this, the next frontline change is over in the Pokrov front. This Pokrov, Myrnohrad. At Rodinsky, there is a geolocation of Russian forces in the northern part of Rodinsky, confirming the Russians have taken more of Rodinsky. And it does also show that the fighting at Rodinsky is actually still ongoing. The advance is around maybe 700, 800 meters. The main thing here is that if there is consistent battle in this sector, it does also means that the fighting here must be very fierce because the progress is super slow, and yeah, it is believable because the Ukrainians can continue to send a lot of troops to fight for Rodinsky to prevent the fall of the northern flank. Although it does not matter anymore because the south is just horrible right now. So after Rodinsky, at Myrnohrad, we have two changes mainly in the southern part of Myrnohrad. We have these two frontline changes here. One of them is this geolocation. The Russian forces have advanced up towards the neck of Myrnohrad. So this is pushing up north, whereas the Ukrainian mapping Deep State UA have updated in the southernmost south of the hill, where all of this sector, including the soccer field, has been taken by the Russian forces. The advance in the north is around 300 meters. The one in the south is around 600 meters. So according to the Ukrainian or verified frontline changes, the Russians have not really taken the entire southern part of Myrnohrad yet. So it's just based on Russian claims. So it's important to note. I know that some of you guys are just following Russian mapping, and Russian mapping is like this. The Ukrainians are entirely encircled. But if you're based on verified mapping, either through geolocation or Ukrainian disclaim, that means Ukrainian gave up in their map. They considered that they have lost those grounds. That is not the Ukrainians actually have a much area controlled. So you can see this is the neck. This is a this is the neck of Myrnohrad. Very, very small place compared to the fat top and the tiny smaller bottom. So there is a Myrnohrad's that geography. So after this Myrnohrad, the next frontline change is over in Solotke. So over in the Hulyaipole sector, this is Hulyaipole, and at the Zaporizhia front, this is the most eastern part of the Zaporizhia front. We have two frontline changes, one at Solotke, another one is off Hulyaipole. The one at Solotke, this is the Ukrainian mapping as well. The Deep Sea UA, the Ukraine mapping have considered that they have lost another patch, a few patches of farming lands west of Solotke. So the advance in this sector by the Russians is around 2 kilometers. But this area here, according to Russian mapping, has long ago taken by the Russian forces. So, but the Ukrainians is only slowly, reducing, as the Ukrainians insisted that they have a path into Privylne in this area here, as they continually report fighting in this sector. So they may have their reasons, or maybe that's the reality and the Russians are overclaiming. So that is also a possibility. And the last frontline change is over at Hulyaipole. So this one is a geolocation of Russian forces entering into the eastern part of Myrnohrad. So the Russians have started a new flank or new vector of attack. So the previous one is attacking over in the northeast. So now they're attacking into the eastern part. So this will become a two-pronged attack on Hulyaipole. The advance here is around 1.2, 1.3 kilometers. So that's the frontline change in this area here. So I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe you have been seeing half my face all this time. So anyway, this is the frontline change. And we're going to do some calculation. Let's stay here then. Okay, so this shall be our background at Hulyaipole. So let's do some calculation. Yesterday we didn't manage to do calculations because there's only two frontline changes. So the frontline changes have dropped a lot. Maybe it is constipation. We don't know. Ukrainians did not capture anything. The Russians captured 6.96 plus 7.25 plus 1.14 plus 6.45. Total area captured is 21.8 square kilometers, and this is actually a bit more to normal area of capture. 20 square kilometers is our general expectations, and we are expecting maybe it goes to 30 square kilometers, but it have not been sustainable, at least not on the daily basis based on our intel. But anyway, we shall see. Maybe there's another big deluge coming soon because of the constipation, but that's it. So happy birthday to you if your birthday today. I wonder if I forgot yesterday. So maybe I might have forgotten yesterday to wish you in the Frontline Changes report because it was so short. So thank you for watching. Press the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next update.